Hi everybody, thanks for joining. I am doing an experiment today, tomorrow and the next day, wanting to bring you all along. The experiment is simply based on the liquids that we drink and to see whether or not those affect the body quickly or whether they affect the body at all. Last night at 6 p.m. I started drinking this liquid. I drank an entire one of these, so about 50 ounces, and then I'm halfway through this one. I'm gonna hit another cup full for about 10 minutes before we do the experiment to give it some time to work. And there you have it. There are my blood cells. You can see how it almost looks, let me focus it slightly. See how they look like worms? How they're kind of all stuck together there? On the bottom left, that worm, and then the big old clump in the middle there. So what you're witnessing is rouleau. It's when your cells don't have an electrical charge, they don't repel each other, they're actually sticking together. And this is a direct result of like blood clots or diseases occurring in the blood simply because your blood's not moving, it's not moving around. It has a lesser amount of oxygen in the blood so that your cells actually don't have an electrical charge, they don't repel each other, and they're not buoyant. You can see how they're very sticky. We are at day 2 of coffee, today's coffee, starting from yesterday at 6 p.m. all the way till this morning till 10. Oh, I'm so glad it's not piping hot. Oh, there we go. Done. So yeah, right there in the very bottom middle, that almost J looking. So that is what rouleau looks like, simply when your blood cells are clustered together, they're sticking together. They should not be. Like I say, blood cells should be holding an electrical charge. They should be repelling each other and moving. So it's fascinating to witness how your blood can respond to what you eat, what you drink, and as of right now, I mean, I don't have too much movement in my blood. My cells are beautifully clumped together. Well, welcome back. Thank you all for being here. This is day 3. For me, gosh, it's felt like 3 days, but for you, it's just, you're watching it side by side on the video. So we'll just get right into it. As you know, day 3, I'm gonna be testing for the restructured water. Yeah, so you can clearly see the discs, that indentation in the middle. Still slight rouleaus there up on the top, but a lot of movement. You can tell that they are all very heavily circular and they're buoyant and slippery. It appears that they do have their electrical charge. They are, yeah, there's a lot of movement in there. That's really fascinating. To wrap up, doing the 3 days, the first day, as you all know, was the essentia. Not too much movement on those cells, good amount of rouleau, good amount of clumping together. And then going on to day 2, the coffee, really slow, really clumpy, not really a lot of movement there. The differentiation between the essentia and the restructured water here, what I want to kind of make a difference is essentia is simply bottled alkaline water, which is made alkaline by adding a chemical to it. Now that chemical is just baking soda. However, as you saw in the video, it's not bringing energy to the cells. It's not moving the cells around. The cells, like you saw, were still clumped together. So the differentiation between restructured water is that there's genuine energy been added back to the water through the platinum and the titanium plates inside the units. So this water we call alkalized. There's been genuine energy added. That's why it can break the blood-brain barrier. It can drive right into the intestines and hydrate you at a cellular level simply because the water has been restructured. The clusters of water that cluster together have been broken apart, energized, and separated resulting in water that is alkaline, not based on a chemical process, but based on a molecular change. So I'm not here to tell you what to drink or what you should drink, but if you would like your blood to be in a more aerobic state than an anaerobic state, I mean, you saw the tests, so you decide for yourself. We are obviously here at the beautiful Kangen water store in Vancouver on the corner of 162nd and 4th Plain. If you would like to come and try this water and even do a blood test, we would happily do that with you. And even if you've never tried Kangen water before, I would love to do a blood test before you try it. Maybe 10 minutes before, and mimic my test and see how it goes for you. Thanks for coming along. It was an awesome experiment. I am proud to be here sharing with y'all what this water can do and has done for me. Thank you.